Good afternoon, Rob Woodgate here with the Famil Club. Delighted to say that we've got VIP videos happening right now. Our guest today is Wayne Donnelly. I'll let Wayne introduce himself. He's a good friend and has an interesting story. Hello, Wayne.
Hi, Robert. Thanks very much for inviting me on. And on this beautiful day, I've been outside and done my exercise, my escape.
Yeah.
So what I do to share with the listeners or the viewers is that I speak at conferences and motivate people and work on behavioural change to create higher performance. So I'm working with people's minds using neurolinguistic programming and hypnosis to help people make better use of this space between the ears.
Oh, good. So, as a neuro-linguistic programmer, have I got that right?
So NLP.
Yes, I guess there's a lot of people out there wondering whether this is a real art or it's because we've all seen the strange hypnosis acts on the stage, but you're coming from the other end. You're from the health and safety end, if you like, because I've met some of the people that you've hypnotized to stop them smoking, to do a lot of other things, which I won't mention, but quite simply, it's a very, very interesting subject. And if you can apply that to a corporate business model, that must be a great sales benefit to you.
Oh, it's a fantastic area to work in. You think that we are limited in our performance by what we believe and how we've been conditioned through our upbringing and association with the people around us, family and close people. And we can only perform to the level that we believe that we can perform to.
Yeah.
So you imagine an organisation that's got 50 or 100 people and you lift their performance by lifting their self-image so they believe in themselves and they believe and know that they can achieve a whole lot more. What would it do for that business and for each individual as well? So working with people to get that higher performance.
Yeah, the performance, I guess some of that comes back to the training. And you were telling me earlier that you're doing some new training.
Yes, I'm doing some professional development training with a company called Next Tech. In that area, I'll be working on resilience, leadership, powerful presentations, effective communications, and all of those things will be, I'll be developing the belief and the mindset in each of those areas.
Yeah.
So that people can communicate more effectively, they can develop rapport and create influence so they can increase their sales and they can increase their ability to communicate within their organisation. I mean, we're both of the age, Robert, where through our experience, we would have seen in organisations where people clash and they can't get their message across. And so through a lack of communication, things fall apart. Well, what I'm equipping people with is the skills to make those connections and make those things happen.
Yeah. And what are your plans for the future? Because obviously we have a future which we're not sure of, but I guess more and more people are now open to the use of Zoom, video conferencing, online networking. We've seen that with LinkedIn Local. We've seen it with a few other programs that we've both been involved in. I can see that this online service is going to be taken to like a duck to water.
That's right. I think we can make use of it in a lot of situations. And it's equipping people and training people to use this technology. Just look at how we started off the conversation, where, and this happens in a lot of places, where's that link? Wait a minute, this thing wasn't right, that thing wasn't right. And you can imagine that couple of minutes settling down, multiplied by 20, 50, 100 people in an online conference or meeting. So there's got to be some training for people to make sure they've got the etiquette right, they've got their setup right, so it can all be run smoothly. And then in the context of what are you communicating, what is the outcome you desire from the conference or communication? In many instances, the computer is okay. We've got some visual, which is a significant part of our communication. Words, they're just 7%. Tonality, we get that, but we don't get the energy of the other people as we do when we're in a networking event or at a live conference. So I think, yes, there's a lot that can be done. It'll save a lot of money if we communicate this way. And I think we can maybe save those face-to-face or live conferences for those really special events.
Yeah, that's very interesting, because I think that is important. If we don't have live face-to-face and go back to actually shaking hands with people, or giving them a kiss on either cheek, yeah, it'll change our world forever. I mean, I'm assuming that we, in 12 months' time, will be delighted to be shaking everybody's hands again.
Absolutely. And that is a very strong form of kinesthetic communication.
Absolutely.
When you shake someone's hand, you almost get a measure of their self-belief, of their presence with you, and getting that eye-to-eye contact.
Yes, we all understand what the limp handshake feels like.
Oh, the cold fish. No.
Yeah, yeah, but it clearly opens everybody's eyes to the sort of people that are in front of them.
Exactly. The thing you also miss out when we're doing this sort of thing is how many other tabs have you got open and flicking to while the presenter may be talking, but you're checking in on LinkedIn, Facebook, or whatever else you've got open. Or maybe I'll keep writing that message on the other screen while you're speaking. And so there's a disconnect in the communication.
Yeah. And then, of course, the opportunity to type Wayne Donnelly into our chat box and have it scroll across the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for having a chat to me. We'll be doing this again in the future. Wayne Donnelly, much appreciated.
Thanks very much, Robert. We'll speak again soon.